Morning, y'all. Christy here. It is Thursday, December 29th, 2022. It is my 45th birthday. Whoop, whoop. Happy birthday to me. I have 2 days left in my 75 hard challenge, and I'm feeling great. Never better. And I'm looking forward to the next chapter after this one closes. Right now, I'm getting my walk in, and I will get my second exercise in before we head downtown for my birthday dinner and stay at the Royal Sonesta in the Galleria. So I'm excited about that. Dress up, it's always great to dress up. Makes your self-esteem go up, looking pretty. But that's all I've got planned for today. Gonna chill, do a little bit of work after this, and take it easy and be present in the moment and enjoy 45 for me. Actually, it's the best I've ever felt. Good morning. So, I'm excited about that. And looking forward to this evening. I read a little bit more in my Miracle Morning book by Hal Elrod. That wasn't a very good pronunciation. He went into more about what it is to complete a miracle morning. Like I said, it is very much like the 75 hard. It's just less intense. Each task is only 10 minutes, which is so much simpler to do as opposed to two 45-minute walks. So if you're looking to start out and try a challenge like this, I'd highly recommend starting there. 75 hard's not for everyone, to jump into, unless I think for me, it wasn't as hard because I have already adopted a healthy lifestyle as of 2 years ago. I went vegetarian, plant-based, no dairy, very minimal cheese in my diet, no chicken, no eggs. So embarking on this task when I've already lived a healthy lifestyle wasn't that difficult. It wasn't extremely hard for me to choose a diet plan because I didn't struggle with food. And the hardest part for me, like I said, was the alcohol, because it was a problem in my life. So that was my challenge. The exercise and the diet was not an issue for me, nor was the reading. And I just mainly struggled with drinking a gallon of water, because I didn't do that, and not drinking alcohol, because that had become a staple in my daily tasks. Like I said, it was a way of numbing myself and just keeping the pain at bay and avoiding it. It was just an avoidance tactic. And if you're not already implementing a fitness regimen and a nutrition regimen, I would say 75 hard would be even more difficult. Not that you can't do it, it's just whatever you're willing to do, because you can do anything you put your mind to. So if that's what you want to do, I highly recommend you do that. If you need support or an accountability partner, I'd be happy to help you, because like I said, I'm going to implement the Live Hard program, which I'll probably take a couple weeks off and continue to do my 5 daily tasks, but I might indulge in a cocktail every now and then before I start back up and do it in the increments of the 30 days. And the Live Hard, I was learning more about it. You do the 5 critical tasks that 75 Hard has, but then you implement 3 more, one of your personal choosing. And then I think the other one was something along the lines of taking a 5-minute cold shower. I don't know about that one. That is going to be extremely difficult for me. And I can't remember what the third task was that you had. It's a total of 8. So that one seems very difficult to me. Looking at all the 5 tasks plus the 3 additional ones for Live Hard, that is the scariest one for me, is taking a cold shower for 5 minutes, because I like my shower hot, almost to the skin, almost to the point of burning my skin. So I don't like cold, especially a shower. I can do cold outside, walking in it or running in it. Light jog, not run, light jog. I have started doing that because that's another thing I loathe, running. So I've started taking my brisk, fast-paced walk to a baby jog in hopes of maybe eventually running, because it's just something different. Why not? That's my mentality. Why not do something that I don't like? I've been doing it, so why not do that, since that's another thing that I loathe? But I've got to mentally prepare myself to tackle the cold shower. So like I said, I'm gonna give myself a couple weeks, and then, not that I'm gonna stop the challenge, but like I said, I may indulge in a couple cocktails for the new year. And my birthday, because we're gonna celebrate my birthday after the challenge is over. My dad's gonna be at the deer lease, and everybody's kind of got things going on, and we're gonna get through the new year and then regroup and then come together and celebrate my birthday as a family. Like I said, Matt and I are celebrating it tonight, but friends and family, we're gonna do it after the new year so that I can have a birthday cocktail. Not that I need to, but it'd be nice to toast myself for 45 years and accomplishing this challenge. So that's what I look forward to. But yeah, that cold shower thing has got me really nervous. Not that I don't think I can do it. It's just, the emphasis on take an ice cold shower. Oh, I don't know. Something I'm still processing. But I will say I have the mentality that I can do it. And I have the mental fortitude and the toughness and the grit. All of those I've gained from the 75 Hard Challenge. And they've are qualities and traits that I desperately needed. They gave me clarity and focus. And those were things that I lacked prior to the beginning of this. And, this challenge for me was not a weight loss challenge. And it's not. If you actually listen to the podcast, I think it's Real AF, like I said, Andrew Frisella, not for everyone. Love him. And it's episode 208 is where he talks about the 75 Hard and the Live Hard challenges. Hi. And if you want more about it, that's a great place to start. But it's not a weight loss. It's a mental toughness challenge. People do lose weight, especially those who were not on a fitness regimen or a nutrition regimen. They do see a lot of weight loss and transformation. I, on the other hand, have actually gained some weight, which I'm okay with because it's actually muscle. And so, I've leaned out, built muscle, and everyone knows, especially for us females, muscle weighs more than fat, and that's the hardest thing to step on a scale and see the number go up. I think when I started the challenge, I was 115, I hovered around 114, 115, and I'm about 120, 121, and my clothes are bigger. You know, my clothes are loose. So for me, although I gained weight, I lost inches. And like I said, I toned and gained muscle. And that's ultimately what I wanted to do, because I'd already been on a fitness and nutrition regimen. So that wasn't my goal. My goal was the mental toughness. So, you know, I look forward to fine-tuning those aspects on this Live Hard challenge when I embark on it next, to gain more muscle, to gain more definition, to lean out. You know, I'm not so worried about the number on the scale. It's just a number. You know, I'm more interested in how my clothes feel and, you know, how my body is transformed. And I will happily say, you know, because everyone who knows me that's, you know, in my personal circle knows I have no hiney. It was flat. But I will say I have now developed a little junk in the trunk, as you say. Not a big one, not a lot, just some, more than what it was, which that makes me so excited, because for a while there was nothing going on but a bony honey, and that's no fun. But all these strength training and exercising outdoors in the elements gave me a little bump back there, and I can't wait to develop that more. So that is one thing that I am extremely excited about from this challenge as well, is that, you know, I gained some in the posterior area, which is perfect. I don't mind gaining more there. And it's muscle, so it's not flab or fat. So that's exciting for me. And, you know, I'm, you know, looking forward to showcasing, you know, not showcasing, but just being comfortable in my body, you know, for my future trips that I have planned. You know, I've got, you know, a mastermind in paradise with my 2CCX family, and it's going to be in Playa del Carmen, and I can't wait for that. And, you know, I'll have a little bit more confidence walking around in my bathing suit. You know, like I said, my body has transformed, and a lot of it was, you know, not so much that I needed to lose it, I just needed to tighten loose skin, especially like around my abdomen, and of course like my derriere. Like I said, there was nothing there but skin. And so, you know, I will feel a lot more confident rocking the bathing suit, you know, in Mexico. And then after that, where am I going? Grenada. And then that'll be, so March will be Mexico. And then June will be Antigua or Grenada? Oh, I don't know. I forgot. How could I forget that? And then October will be Grenada or Antigua. I have to look. Not Antigua. That's not the same. I got corrected by that from my friends in the Caribbean. There's two different places. There's Antigua and Antigua. So I will be going to Antigua. Speaking of that, I need to renew my passport. Luckily, I get to do all that online. I don't have to go sit in the office and schedule an appointment and take time. So I need to do that. I need to put that in my journal, because that's very important. Because, like I said, I've got the upcoming trip at the end of March. It'll be like March 27th or 26th, March 26th through April 2nd. And I look forward to that, you know. It's only going to be, like he said, 20% work, rest play. So I can't wait and team building. I can't wait for that. But, you know, fun. Lots of things on the horizon. And, you know, I don't have a New Year's resolution. You know, I'm not going to say, you know, the old cliche, new year, new me. I already started that. I didn't wait for the new year, and that's one of the things that a lot of the books and a lot of the podcasts that I listen to is, what are you waiting for? Why do you have to wait for the new year? Why not start today? Why not start yesterday? And so that's one of the things that I took to heart, and I didn't wait for the new year. I didn't say, okay, let me enjoy the holidays and then do this challenge. No, I started probably during, like I said, one of the toughest times, the holidays. I went through the thick of the holiday season on this challenge. Your Thanksgiving, your Christmas, and your New Year's. I won't even finish till December 31st at midnight. So essentially the New Year's when I finish. And I'm pretty sure, like my husband and I keep joking, we'll take that champagne toast at 12:01 and we'll probably be asleep by 12:05. So, neither one of us has had any alcohol, and I already have a low tolerance as it is. Give me a few beers and I'm tipsy after about, well, no, that's a lie. It had gotten way out of hand, so it was a lot worse. But before, it had become a problem. Usually after 3 or 4, I was tipsy. So it'll be interesting to see if we make it to 12:30. Because we do plan on taking a celebratory toast to bring in the new year and to celebrate our accomplishment that we did together. And, I'm pretty sure if I don't make it to 12:30, my lovely family will have pictures and snaps of us probably passed out. Who knows? Fun times. I'm looking forward to it. It's just about living in the moment and being present, and that's what I'm doing. And it looks good on me and it feels good on me. I wake up with a purpose. It's so easy to get out of bed. And I did, like it said on the Miracle Morning, set my alarm for an hour earlier. So I popped out of bed at 4:30 and started doing what I've always done, which is a little bit more intense than the lifesavers. That's what they're called, lifesavers. And each letter is a task. So the S is for silence. So you do 10 minutes of silence meditation. I've already done that. The A is for your affirmations, and you can speak them, you can read them, you can write them. Like I woke up and I spoke mine to myself, while I was brushing my teeth and putting my workout clothes on, that, I am enough. I will be the best version of myself. I won't be afraid to take risks. I'll be a better mother. I'll be a better wife. I'll be a better friend. I won't be afraid. I won't let fear dictate my actions. So things like that. Excuse me. Those of you that had children know why that was necessary to stop. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so your A is your affirmation, and then your V is your visualization. This is a new concept to me. I've heard it mentioned in several of the books that I've read and the podcasts that I've listened to. So this is actually a new activity for me, to visualize what you want and visualize your success and your accomplishments. So I'm actually going to create a vision board, because to me, closing my eyes and trying to picture it is not going to be as helpful as actually creating a poster board with things that I want and that I'm going to get, what I'm working towards. So I look forward to creating that to help me with the visualization process, because it's not it doesn't come easy for me to just close my eyes and say, okay, I envision myself, working and living in the Caribbean, ideally the Bahamas or Barbados. I envision myself being successful, which, I am. I envision myself creating generational wealth. That's my ultimate goal, creating generational wealth. And then, I envision myself helping others without expecting anything in return, giving myself freely to others. And it's kind of hard for me to close my eyes and see what that looks like. And so I think, I'm more of a visual person, that I actually need to see it on a poster to see what I truly am working for and what I truly want. So that's a new thing that I do like, visualizing your success and what you're going to accomplish. And, I will be creating that. And then the E is for exercise, 10 minutes. I do 2 45-minute sessions. So like for the 10 minutes in the morning, I just did yoga, because I don't typically practice yoga, but it's very calming, and I like that it helps with my flexibility, and it's very peaceful. So 4:40 in the morning, nobody's awake. Well, my husband was already at work, but the rest of my house is asleep, so it's calm and quiet. So I just did a 10-minute yoga session, and after that, the R is for your reading, and you can read for 10 minutes. Like I said, I read 10 pages. So this is where I read my Bible, because I typically do that first thing when I wake up, but I just pushed that to after my exercise, and I read my Bible then. And then the last S is for scribing, journaling, writing down, reflecting. And I already do that as well. So that's why I was saying it reminds me a lot of the 75 hard. It's just less intense and more calm. And me, I kind of like the intensity. So that's why I prefer the 75 hard, and I'm going to go to Live Hard next. But like I said, it's a great refresher, and it did introduce a new concept to me as far as visualization. And I'm actually going to have a Reiki session, and find out how to truly connect with my inner self, and have a spiritual guide, a counselor, or guidance from someone that is trained in those sorts of techniques to help me balance my chakra and crystals and those kinds of things. I mean, that stuff has always fascinated me, but I never pursued it. And the more books that I've read, from all these wonderful, successful people, they're very in tune with their spirituality and their inner self. And, they're very big on meditating and chakra healing and cleansing. And so, I looked it up, found one in the area in Friendswood, and I booked me an appointment. And, it's a 95-minute session. So, 90-minute session. And I look forward to experiencing that. It's just trying everything to be the best version of myself, and and have that inner peace as well as that exterior peace. So I'll let y'all know how that goes. I scheduled that for January 5th, I think. So it'll be interesting, because that has always fascinated me. And I finally just said, why not? And it's, like I said, that's my why not. My my new motto, the way I've been living my life for the past 73 days. Why not? But anyways, I'm going to get to it and start packing my bag, because I haven't done that, and getting my outfit together. I have so many things in my closet. I don't know if I just want to wear something that I haven't ever worn that still has a price tag, or actually go get a new birthday outfit. Who knows? But I'm loving my wonderful B-Day gifts that, you know, my husband and my daughter gave me. Love it. Love the massaging little backrest chair thing that I can use when I'm working on the couch or in the bed. It was actually very nice because it's warming. It warms and it massages. So I sat there. That's when I was doing the meditating, all that, the beginning part of the savers, and love the knife sharpener. I already started playing with that, and of course I'm a side sleeper, and you know, my legs now are so, like, around my knees are so bony that when I lay on my side, my knees together and the bones rub together. And so that's why I wanted that pillow for between my legs, because it's no fun when your knees are knocking when you're trying to sleep, and makes it very uncomfortable. So I look forward to using that. But that's pretty much it. Remember, you're important, you matter, your happiness matters, your well-being matters, you matter. So don't forget that. And, you know, do whatever makes you happy, but do something that takes you out of your comfort zone. You might like it more than you realize. So delete regrets, hit reset, and unleash your new mindset. I may or may not see you tomorrow, so have a good one.